expectations are going to be for Myles Garrett. They are going to be over the moon, out of the sun, get a hot dog with no bun, where the world's not fun. Let's get right into it. Myles Garrett, he's here to stay. March 14, 2025, he signed that contract, $40 million a year, $123 million guaranteed, the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history. He's here to stay in Cleveland. He had a press conference I couldn't attend, and I couldn't watch because I had to work. But with all that money, he's going to make it rain in Cleveland for a while. Thunderstorms and sprinkles at the same time. Let's dive right into this press conference. Change of heart Myles had. He was given the world tour of how the Browns suck. But he's back. I'm here so I don't plan on going anywhere, he says, anytime soon. I'm willing to help however I can get the right pieces here to make the changes we need to win games and go deep in the playoffs and win a championship. That's from Myles Garrett during the press conference. So he went from, I hate it here, I'm not playing any games, to now he wants to win here in Cleveland. He wants to get the right pieces in the building so he can hoist the Lombardi Trophy in Cleveland, Ohio. And if he does that, he will be the most beloved Cleveland player probably in the history of mankind. Nobody will remember the Myles Garrett tour if he can get that done. Doesn't regret anything in life. Doesn't regret nothing. Browns prevailed in this. They were not going to trade Myles Garrett. They paid him instead. And Garrett said, I don't regret it. I feel like I went out and earned it by playing the best brand of ball I know possible. And I plan to deliver week in and week out during the season. And I think that's just how that kind of give and take goes. A little snippet there. So, hey, he says, listen, I asked for a trade. They didn't trade me. I think it was worth it. I got my money and I deliver on the field. It's give and take. That's how it works. Deal with it. Now, he didn't say all that. I just added a little extra to it. Deal with it. All right? Stop crying about it, basically. Has the same goal he's always had. From day one, I've always said that I've wanted to bring a championship to Northeast Ohio, so that doesn't change my stance. I'm just going to continue to turn those opinions around or reinforce those opinions by going out and doing what I've always done and go out and make plays, being a great teammate, a great leader, and being the person I can be on this field and off the field for the Cleveland Browns. He's always had the same goal, ladies and gentlemen. From 2017 to 2025, it's always being the best on and best off the field for Myles Garrett. I am not making this up. He said this in a press conference, dagnabbit, okay? So it means the truth. And being a leading man, and we're going to end off the press conference on this. With the record contract comes the expectation Garrett will take on greater leadership role on and off the field. And I quote, continue to be the person that I've been, and I think just being that consistent leader. I don't think you can put a dollar sign on that anytime. Leaders come from guys who are undrafted to guys who are the highest paid. It doesn't take a playmaker to be a leader, nor does it take, like I said, a dollar sign. So continue to learn to be more and more leader every year and every day. Those are snippets from Myles Garrett's press conference. Now, what's my take on all of this? I'm glad you asked. Or if you didn't ask, I'm going to tell you anyways. I believe all the pressure in the world's on Myles Garrett. All of the pressure in the world, the entire universe is on Myles Garrett. And here's why. He is now the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history. You went on a world tour of how bad the Cleveland Browns suck, basically. I want out of here. Okay, we can sugarcoat it all we want. I want out of Cleveland. I don't want to be here no more. They suck. They stink. Get me out of here. I'm not going to play games. That was the rumorville around every place. But now you're back. You got the money. Fans are going to expect more than what they ever did before. And I can't blame them at this point. I can't blame them. They're going to want to sack every game. They don't care anymore about you being quadruple teamed. You're making quadruple teamed money. That's what they're going to say. We don't care. Get through it. You're talking about you're a leader. There's a report that you don't show up on time. I don't know how true that is. There's a report out there that you don't show up. All these things going around. Now you have the money. You stayed in Cleveland. He's already got a Defensive Player of the Year. I think Myles Garrett is great. I'm just telling you what the expectations are going to be for Myles Garrett. They are going to be over the moon, out of the sun, get a hot dog with no bun. Where the world's not fun.
What do you mean by that? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
But that is the expectations that are going to be on Myles Garrett from here on out. Every single play, somebody's going to say, where is Myles Garrett if he's not in the backfield? If he is not wreaking havoc some way, somehow, because you went out on a world tour saying the Browns suck, I hate it here, and it ended up with the largest non-NFL quarterback contract money in history until somebody else breaks it. That's just the reality that we're in. All the pressure in the world is on Myles Garrett indeed. Now, do I think he can live up to that pressure? Sure he can. He's that darn good. And that's why the Browns paid that man, because he is that darn good. And he has to be that darn good every single game from here on out. No days off. Now that you're the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history. I love Myles Garrett. Everybody knows. But do you agree? Is he under the most pressure maybe of anybody in the NFL right now? Is there anybody under more pressure than Myles Garrett? I can't think. Maybe I have my Browns just tunnel vision on. There's somebody else with more pressure. Deshaun Watson he's out, all right? Is there somebody else under more pressure than Myles Garrett? You let me know in the comment section. And at the end of the day, thank you for being here. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, turn on all of your notifications because you can. And at the end of your comment, hashtag Myles Garrett. Lets me know you're rocking with me. And until next time, it's all love. Peace.